This podcast is sponsored by the online course, Intro to Psychology, with Dr. Bo Bennett, PhD. Uncover the secrets of the human mind and transform your life at introtopsych.com. Start your journey today.
Understanding political decision-making. Psychology, key concepts from Intro to Psychology. Explore how psychological concepts like motivated reasoning, social identity, and heuristics shape our political decisions in this accessible Intro to Psychology talk. Why do we decide the way we do? A casual chat about political decision-making psychology. Hey, have you ever wondered why people sometimes make political decisions that seem, well, a bit surprising or even irrational? Like, how can voters pick a candidate who clearly doesn't line up with facts? Or why politicians spin stories in a way that just twists your head? It's actually a fascinating area in psychology that blends our beliefs, emotions, identities, and even some cognitive shortcuts. Today, I'm going to walk you through some of the psychological concepts behind political decision-making, the kind of stuff that you might encounter in an Intro to Psychology or Psychology 101 class, but explained like we're chatting over coffee. Spoiler, it's not just about what's on the news or what ads you see. So first off, political decisions don't happen in a vacuum or just from cold, logical thinking. Instead, when people vote or pick a political stance, emotions play a huge role. Think about the concept of motivated reasoning. This is where people process information in a way that supports what they already believe or wish to be true. If you like a political figure, you're naturally going to view their actions more favourably and dismiss any contradictory evidence. It's like your brain puts on these rose-coloured glasses instead of being impartial judges. Now, why is this important to psychology? Well, motivated reasoning ties back to some core theories you might hear about in psychology education, especially in courses that cover perception and decision-making. The brain is a powerful emotional machine, and our decisions are less about pure data and more about protecting our identity and worldview. That's where confirmation bias comes in, a pretty famous psychologist topic that means people give more weight to information that fits their beliefs and ignore stuff that challenges them. It's natural, but can be surprisingly stubborn. Another interesting factor is the role of social identity. When you belong to a political group, it becomes part of who you are. This group identity influences your choices, often more than facts or policy nuances. It's like rooting for your favourite team in sports. No matter what happens on the field, your loyalty is emotional and social social psychology studies clearly show that people's political decisions are heavily tied to this sense of belonging. Have you also heard about heuristics? These are mental shortcuts our brains use to make fast decisions without overloading ourselves with information. Politically, heuristics can look like voting based on a candidate's party label, appearance, or slogans instead of careful analysis. While heuristics simplify the decision-making process, they can also lead to bias or oversimplified judgments. So where does all this lead us? If political decision-making is so influenced by emotion, identity, and bias, what can we do to make better political choices or understand others better? This is where psychology education, especially an Intro to Psychology course by Dr. Bo Bennett on the heuristics.com platform, really shines. It provides the tools to understand these psychological theories and concepts, helping you see beyond the surface of political debates and media noise. One of the rewarding things about psychology is how it explains human behaviour in a way that's applicable to everyday life, including the messy world of politics. By understanding psychological topics like cognitive biases, social influence, and emotional decision-making, you get a better grasp on why people, including yourself, might not be as rational as we like to think when it comes to politics. It adds a whole new layer to conversations about elections, policy debates, or even discussions with family members who have opposing views. Here's a quick summary to remember. Motivated reasoning. We favour information that aligns with what we want or believe. Confirmation bias. We seek out facts that support our views and ignore contradicting evidence. Social identity. Our political group memberships shape our decisions. Heuristics. Mental shortcuts help but can also hinder thoughtful political choices. These are fundamental ideas that come up in many psychology topics, especially in Foundational Psychology 101 classes. If you've ever wanted to know more about why humans can be so complex and unpredictable with their political views, these ideas give you a good starting point. And if you're curious to learn more about these fascinating psychological theories and how they fit together with human behavior in other areas, I highly recommend checking out the Intro to Psychology course by Dr. Bo Bennett on heuristics.com. It's really an accessible way to build your understanding of psychology education, no matter your background. So whether you're intrigued by the political psychology or just want to improve your grasp on psychological concepts, feel free to explore this course. It's a great chance to understand both your own mind and the minds of others a little better, especially in today's rapidly changing world. Enroll now to deepen your knowledge of human behavior and make more informed perspectives in politics and beyond.